What's up, family? Those $500 monthly payments that was expected to start today as the basic income program in the Harris County area, well, those particular payments have now been canceled, or should I say blocked. Check this out right here, where Houston's basic income participants were expecting to receive this $500 per month today to be used for whatever they choose to. Yes, this was part of a new program, a pilot program that was introduced in which individuals, families were expected to receive $500 per month for at least 18 months. And yes, they were expecting them to be able to use this for either their rent or either to spend on groceries or, like I said, whatever they choose to. But unfortunately, as of yesterday, the Texas Supreme Court temporarily blocked Harris County's Guaranteed Income Pilot Program. We've talked about this on the previous video, where Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton was previously trying to prevent this income pilot program from taking off and getting approved. Well, he ended up failing, and those individuals in Harris County was expected to receive that money today. Well, guys, turn things around. He was actually successful. It says right here that the Texas Supreme Court temporarily blocked Harris County officials from sending financial assistance to the needy families under a new program the day before families were slated to begin receiving this money. Justices granted Attorney General Ken Paxton request on Tuesday to halt the payments while a legal fight over the county's Guaranteed Income Pilot Program continues to play out. About 1,900 households, residents in the county's poorest neighborhoods, would receive monthly, no strings attached, cash payments of $500 drawn out of the $20.5 million in federal COVID-19 relief funds. And yes, like I said, these families would expect to receive those payments for at least 18 months. In a statement by the Harris County's attorney, Christian Menifee, he said that it's unfortunate that the court would take such an extraordinary step to block a program that would help people in Harris County. But anyways, yes, guys, like I said, the program was expected to start today. Unfortunately, that is being put on hold as of now. I will continue to follow this story and keep you guys updated as usual. Moving on, guys. Also, yesterday we had a little bit of a strange news that came out in regards to the FTC banning what they are calling non-compete agreements. You guys know what I'm talking about. If you've ever worked a job, a corporate job, in which you had to sign a non-compete clause or an agreement with your employer stating that if and when you leave the company, you will not go work for a competitor within a certain radius distance, as well as you would not potentially steal your former companies, their clients, or their clientele. So anyways, this came out as breaking news yesterday, in which the FTC voted to ban all non-compete agreements. Check this out right here, where the FTC voted 3-2 on Tuesday to ban non-compete agreements that prevent tens of millions of employees from working for competitors or starting a competing business after they leave their job. From fast food workers to CEOs, the FTC estimates that 18% of the U.S. workforce is covered by non-compete agreements, which is about 30 million people. And I'll just speak from experience myself. The new company that I started working with about 6 months ago, which is stationed in Florida, they had me sign a non-compete agreement as well. So I know clearly exactly what they're referring to right now. So, but anyways, the final rule would ban new compete agreements for all workers and require companies to let current and past employees know that they won't enforce them. Companies will also have to throw out existing non-compete agreements for most employees, although in a change from the original proposal, the agreements may remain in effect for senior executives. So anyways, guys, in addition to this particular article, it also states that this particular ruling won't go into effect until about 120 days from now. So anyways, guys, do you currently work for someone? Did you have to sign a non-compete agreement agreement? If so, comment down below and let me know how that went, what you think about it, and what you think about this new banning of all non-compete agreements as well. So I would love to get your thoughts on this. Also, don't forget to hit the like button, as it really helps out this video. Moving on, guys, we also had some news coming out of Congress as well. They were able to pass the previous foreign aid package that was originally approved of last week by the House of Representatives. Well, that originally went over to the Senate this week, and according to yesterday, guys, the Senate went ahead and approved of that large foreign aid package, which is going to be sending money directly to Ukraine, also some pieces to Israel, as well as it also includes the TikTok ban, the famous social media platform. But anyways, yes, the Senate is sending to President Biden's desk the sweeping House passed the foreign aid package with tens of billions of dollars for Ukraine, Israel, and Taiwan, as well as the potential ban on TikTok. The bill passed the Senate 79-18. There were about 15 Republicans who voted against the bill. 9 Republicans flipped their answer to a yes for the vote after voting against the foreign aid package that passed the Senate earlier this year in February. So now, guys, that particular bill is being sent over to President Biden's desk, in which we have received confirmation from the president himself saying that he will sign the foreign aid bill today on Wednesday. Yes, like I said, President Biden praised the Senate after the chamber passed this $95 billion emergency foreign aid package, saying that he would sign the legislation on Wednesday at the White House. Congress has passed my legislation to strengthen our national security and send a message to the world about the power of American leadership. We stand routinely for democracy and freedom and against tyranny and oppression. That was a statement directly from President Biden. So anyways, guys, it has been approved. It is just waiting to be signed sometime today by the president. What do you think about the government, the United States, approving of an additional $95 billion? We have already sent over other billions of dollars specifically to Ukraine as well as Israel. And now we've added Taiwan into the mix, as well as this new TikTok ban. But that's another topic. But anyways, guys, what do you think about the $95 billion? What are the government doing for the American people? We have homelessness. We have people that are struggling. We have millions of people that are living below the poverty line. What is the government going to do about that? Are they going to also approve of a bill? Will they send it over to the House? Will they send it over to the Senate and hopefully get the president to sign it? What are they doing, guys? Well, I'll go ahead and tell you, nothing at all. So far, guys, we continue to see the United States, the government, the Biden administration continue to approve of billions of dollars being sent over to foreign countries for foreign aid. Who is sending the United States money? When we end up going into war against China or Russia, or is anybody going to send money to us? What is NATO going to do? Are our NATO partners going to send money to us? I mean, we have pretty much done everything for everyone else, but I beg the question, when something like this happens to the United States, who is going to come to the rescue? I can't think of one person that is willing to send over monetary aid if that actually happens. We are already talking about the huge threat to the United States from these foreign adversaries such as China and Russia, considering that China is planning an attack on the infrastructure in the United States. And if that happens, will we receive any type of help or support from foreign nations, guys? Let me know what you think about this. Please take the time to comment down below, as well as hit that like button for me. I would really appreciate it. I would love to get your thoughts on this. But outside of all that, I do have another interesting topic that is off the charts here, but I thought it was very interesting. It is about the WNBA. We are talking about the famous Caitlyn Clark. She played for college. You guys know her very well. She ended up winning the championship, the National Women's Championship in basketball. She basically put a huge spotlight on the sport, and now she finishing up her senior year, and she is going to the NBA. She has pretty much signed an agreement with the WNBA, and her annual salary is going to be around $76,000. But that doesn't stop right there, guys. I know $76,000 may not seem like a lot when you play a professional sport, but unfortunately, guys, not that that many people watch women's sports. So anyways, but I believe that is about to change because of Caitlyn Clark. She has put a huge spotlight on the women's professional sport of basketball. And so I only expect things to go up from here, specifically because of her, as well as some of the other people that played in the championship, as well as played all over in women's basketball. It is getting very popular right now. But I do want to go ahead and touch on this highlight in regards to Caitlyn Clark, because like I said, she signed a massive deal for the WNBA of $76,000 per year. But the biggest portion of that is she is about to sign a massive shoe deal with one of my favorite manufacturers, which is Nike, the Nike brand. You guys know who Michael Jordan signed with, which is a huge brand specifically in the basketball arena, right? Do you know what I'm saying? But anyways, Caitlyn Clark is set to sign this massive shoe deal. So I just wanted to point that out to you because this is huge. This is one of the largest deals in regards to a woman in a professional sport. And now, guys, they are saying that this particular deal would provide a nice income boost for Caitlyn Clark, who is a WNBA rookie in the 2024 draft, making a base salary of around $76,000. But this Nike deal, guys, check this out. This Nike deal, they are saying that it is going to be a $28 million figure that would be the most ever for a woman's basketball player. Yes, guys, so far only 3 other WNBA players, Breanna Stewart, Elena Doan, and Sabrina Ionescu, currently have a signature shoe with Nike. So Caitlyn Clark is going to be the 4th person signing with a deal. And like I said, guys, this is going to be the largest women's basketball shoe deal in history, up to $28 million. So anyways, guys, I just wanted to point that out to you. I thought this was amazing, an amazing story to see that she is going to get paid. She is a great basketball player, guys, if you haven't seen her. But anyways, I don't want to go into much detail, but I just want to give the kudos to her while I can give her her flowers. And I am excited to see the first game in which she is going to be playing in the WNBA. I would encourage you guys to check that game out whenever it happens as well. So again, kudos to her. Congratulations to Caitlyn, as well as all of the other people that were in the draft as well to join in on the WNBA. Kudos to all of them, guys. So definitely love to see things like that, especially from the women's perspective of growing up in this country when it's been pretty much controlled by men. So definitely excited about that. What do you think about that? Did you watch Caitlyn Clark? If so, guys, I love you. Comment down below. Also, guys, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out, as well as helps us grow on YouTube, and I would love to appreciate that from you guys. So anyways, guys, outside of all that, I hope to see you on the next video.